Well, efforts to improve the lot of older working Singaporeans do not end with Budget 2014, says the Labour movement. Yesterday, the government unveiled specific measures to raise Central Provident Fund contributions for those aged above 50. While the Labour movement welcomed the initiative, it said other issues like fair employment and career progression for this group have to be looked at going forward. In addition, the CPF employer contribution rate will rise by 1 percentage point for all workers from January 2015, and the increase will go to their Medisave accounts. Dylan Lowe has more.
Chatter's cafe staff are all above 50 years old. Under Budget 2014, Central Provident Fund rates for those aged above 50 to 55 will increase by 2.5 percentage points, with 2 percentage points coming from employers. For those aged above 55 to 65, rates will increase by 1.5 percentage points, entirely from employers' contributions. Chatter says it won't be passing on extra costs to customers or cutting down employees' benefits. Businesses like this will also get a one-year measure to offset and cope with increasing wage costs, with the government temporarily raising the Special Employment Credit Scheme by up to 0.5 percentage points. And to help employers manage the 1 percentage point increase that goes towards their employees' Medisave, the government will provide them a 50% offset through a one-year temporary employment credit.
If the temporary employment credit can be extended and not so temporary but make it more sustainable, it may be seen as a longer term, so that people don't see this as short term and hoping to just cope with it.
Small and medium enterprises, or SMEs, are likely to feel the pinch of the increased contribution rates more than the bigger companies. But the situation also means that there's more incentive for an older worker to keep working. The Singapore Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Industry says the small percentage point increases in contribution rates shouldn't dent business prospects too much.
The current problem of SME are actually finding hard to find Singaporean to work. So the 1 or 2% is not significant. If there's a way for them to increase employment and employability of Singaporeans is increased, I think that actually generally helps.
The Labour movement holds a similar view and says further issues to be looked at include fair treatment of older workers for their peace of mind.
They also want to know that if something should happen in the volatility of the market, that they can get help to get back into work as soon as possible in a reasonable fashion, and overall that the contributions that they made will be valued.
The Labour movement says firms should also help older workers earn better by raising their productivity.